Injustice 2 in a nutshell. Do you agree with me? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen around the world? I'm OnForGames here. Welcome back to my channel, and in this Injustice 2 video, I just want to be talking about the things or the changes that I would like to see in Injustice 3, because I think these changes will be all for the better and just make the game more fun than it already is. So first, to stop him, Superman, from being Superman. And the first thing that I'd like to see changed is I would not like it to not be so zony, because as of right now, if you play a Superman player, like, if you don't have a projectile, they will literally abuse the living shit out of that. And I understand zoning, I understand it's a playstyle, but if I pick Black Canary and someone picks Superman, them knowing that I don't have a projectile, they'll literally hold back and just shoot lasers and do things like that. And I think that's so not fun. I think if you're gonna make a game like kind of cater to like projectile, like zoning, keep away, give everybody a decent projectile and like make zoners who excel at zoning, make them like win that zoning battle. Because honestly, like, since I understand the stages for Injustice are kind of big compared to MKX's stages, which are really small. The stage is really big, so you have a lot of space to work with. And I understand if you have a projectile, you're just gonna use it, but it gets really frustrating that even when you trade, like if I'm Cyborg and if I maybe lose one trade with Darkseid, or I can't trade with him or Superman because they do a lot more damage than I do, and I'm a zoner and Superman is not a zoner, and that just gets really frustrating. So let me know in the comments down below, do you guys agree with me? Would you like to see the zoning, the keep away game toned down a bit for Injustice 3? I understand there are zoners, but they're just some, even Batman, like you could keep somebody away with Batman, and Batman is you know, he's a very in your face type of character. He wants to get in, he wants to do work, but even he can outzone, you know, a lot of the characters in the cast, which it kind of sucks. The next thing I would like to be changed in Injustice 3 excuse me, is make there be penalties for whoever holds back. Because right now, if you play like a, let's say Aquaman, if you don't have a good neutral, like a space control tool, Aquaman will literally do this. I know you guys seen this before. Hold back. They will literally just hold back. And I think if you hold back like that in a fighting game, like, do you want to fight? I don't know. I understand you're a defensive player, but you don't literally have to hold back. But one of the things I would like to see is, if you hold back, there should be a penalty for it. Like, if you hold back, take away meter. Like, your meter starts to drain. So you can't just hold back all the time, because if I'm playing Black Canary or even Raiden, because Raiden's neutral, Raiden has no neutral, it's butt cheeks. They'll literally just hold back, and it gets frustrating when you have to chase them down, because chasing them down and them just holding back, they're not doing anything, they're waiting for you to press a button. That gets really frustrating. Like, it's a fighting game, you know, people are trying to have fun, and all you want to do is hold back, do your low thing, your overhead thing, and tentacles. Like, are you really having fun? I really don't like that. So let there be a penalty for if you just keep holding back. I would like to see a penalty. Take away meter. I don't know. Do something. I think that's a good thing, right? If you hold back too much, hey, take away meter. The next thing that I would like to see in Injustice 3 is give characters a button in the neutral. So let's say Superman's here, right? I have nothing to compete with Superman. Like this, no, this should have been buffed with Raiden in the patch that they did recently, but Raiden got no love. So like in this range, Raiden has nothing. Superman, guess what he has? What is this, like, what, character length? So good, so good. Easy damage for like for like nothing. And just give characters one decent button, just so you don't have to like advance, you know, slowly and brisket jumping, just things like that. Like just give one character, but like Raphael, I think what is Raphael? Like say like he's a big damaging character, and like he does big damage, and he has that one. I think it's back two or something like that. That is just so good in the neutral. It has decent amount of range. So yeah, give everybody a good, not like a great neutral. Like make other characters excel at that if that's what they do. Like Black Manta or Enchantress. See, they control space really good. And let's say I'm Cyborg or Raiden. Give me one button. Just compete with that. Just one button. That's all I ask for. And the next thing I'd like to change is there's some characters like Superman and Batman and Supergirl who have everything, while other characters don't have anything at all. You know what I'm saying? Like Superman, he has everything: pressure, damage, keep away. He has an air dash. He has mix-ups. He has setups with that little dive bomb thing he does. Like he literally has everything. I think there should be certain characters like that, but I don't know. I would just like to see that change. You know, like maybe put a couple of characters that excel. Like I also keep like Batman, but Superman, does he really need that air laser? Does he really need that? Like that thing is so weird too. Like if they jump back, right, and they do it, you would think you had a range to jump in, right? But let's say you're right here, right? It will literally freaking attach itself to you, and I see that's what I don't like, and that's just that's such a good thing, but not on him. Give it to a zoning character. Don't give it to Soups, man. Oh, custom. But yeah, I would like to see that change just a bit. You know, there can be characters who have everything, but see, like Superman, that air laser, he doesn't need that air laser. He doesn't need that pressure that he gets with his 4-2-3. Like, make that negative. Like, he shouldn't have that. I guess things like that. If you don't get what I'm saying, I think that should be changed. The next thing that I would like to see change is rushdown characters. Give them an actual way in. Because if I'm Black Canary, I have one scream, and once that scream is gone, I have nothing. And that can be really frustrating. You gotta advance super slow, and that gets really frustrating. I mean, you can meter burn roll, but that has a dash animation, and you can still get hit out of it. I get hit out of it so many times. If you get hit by Superman's meter burn laser, that's a good chunk of damage that you have just ticking. And I think, like say like Raiden, he has plus frames, right? If any character that's a Rushdown character that has plus frames, what does Raiden have? I think he has something. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Right, this is plus. I understand. Leave the gap. I think there's a gap. I understand that. Leave the gap. But if they block it, let me be in like this frame so I can get something after. Since I'm a Rushdown character, don't like Black Canary. She has her 4-2, which you can't get a lot off of it. Make you get something else after that, and then just like just stay in a little bit longer. Because once you get set to neutral, a lot of people in Justice will just hold back or jump back if they have a projectile. And then comes like the cat and mouse game, which that's not fun to me. Like if I have one plus frame move, let me get a standing one in or something like that, or a decent mid. Just things like that. And another thing, I hope this is making sense. Jesus Christ. Another thing I would like to see is if they bring back the meter burn roll mechanic. You can flip out of combos if they bring back that, because they are going to keep the meter, of course. They're going to keep push blocking, the clash system and all that. But let's say you're a Rushdown character, your meter burn roll should maybe go full screen, stuff like that. You see how it's right here? What's the like that's a high. People are gonna duck that. Like no. Maybe like guarantee like maybe something after that, because you know you're a Rushdown character, you got to get in, and you should be able to start something and make it maybe fully invincible. The roll, maybe take that dash animation away, and I think that would help out. And if you're a big boy character, you only meter burn halfway, and if you're a zoning character, you just have an ass meter burn roll. I think that's it. And another thing I said, like with Superman, how he has everything, I have like another example for that. Like say if I'm Cyborg and I'm playing Blue Beetle, Blue Beetle, he can keep away, but I think he's more of like a air mobility, like an annoying character, like a mosquito and stuff like that. But him and Cyborg have the same projectile. I think Cyborg does a little bit more damage. I can't really remember. And he can outzone Cyborg. And Cyborg, that's what Cyborg specializes in, is keeping away. That's what he wants to do, is keep you away. And he can't because Blue Beetle shoots too fast. Like, he just does what Cyborg does, but better. And he's not even like a true keeper character like Cyborg is, you know, if that makes sense. Just things like that. Like Cyborg, if he's supposed to be a keeper character, let him really excel at that. Because once I trade with Darkseid or trade with Superman, I lost that keep away, and then I have to get in, and I can't get in because I'm Cyborg. I got the you know, the T-Rex syndrome, T-Rex arm syndrome, tiny arm syndrome. Just things like that, and I think that those are all the changes I would like to see in Injustice 3. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys agree with that, or what would you like to see changed? Yeah, but I just, you know, not too zony. Give everybody at least a decent button for the neutral. Just things like that. And besides that, when the game's perfect, I am gonna be making another video on the things, you know, I guess that I would like to just stay in Injustice, because Injustice it's just perfect. Besides when you have a person holding back and someone's playing Superman and things like that. But yeah, once again, let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys agree with me? Like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. It would really mean a lot to me. I'm ArmorForGames, and I'll see you guys in the next Injustice 2 video. Peace out, guys.